Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you 9 advanced tips to improve your Bedwars gameplay. Let's get started. The first good tip is side bridging. So instead of just going backwards like this, and then you would get 23.711 seconds. Also, this is with 30 blocks and no elevation, and it's just straight. But if we hold A and S and start placing blocks, we'll start to bridge faster. And this time, we got 17 seconds out of 23 seconds. And it's still on 30 blocks and no elevation, or it's still on straight. So, be sure to do that, that's so we can save a few seconds when bridging. The second tip is fireball jumping. So, if someone was chasing you, you can just fireball jump away like this. So all you have to do is sprint forward and then hit space. You can't just be walking forward like this and fireball jump super high, and then you'll get 11 blocks. But if you sprint while jumping like this, you can go pretty far, like 15 blocks. So if I do that again, and you have to jump kind of at the right time. So after you jump, you throw the fireball, and then you'll go forward like that. I recommend sprint jumping if you're trying to get away from someone. So if you just sprint jump and then fireball jump at the edge, you can get pretty far and some high ground. So if there's some blocks up here, I can clutch up here and start running away from them. And also going onto structures like this, and then you can just run away from them. And tip number 3 is that if you come to one of these NPCs over here, it can be any one of those right here, you can come to them and click Hotbar Manager, and you can manage your hotbar. So you can put this here, and that's where your sword will be. And whenever you buy a sword, it will go right there. And if you have your blocks, when you buy any block like stone, wood, clay, wool, it will go right there. So the first one you buy will go right there. And then the tools, you can put those right there, 1 or 2, doesn't matter. And then whenever you buy tools, they'll go right there. And there's some for range, for like the bow, potions, utility. And then there's also the compass right here. So let's just say I have the compass right here. I can click that to remove it, so that's why I have an extra inventory slot. Also, another good thing to know is if you get kicked out of a game, you can come over here in the corner to rejoin that game. Also, if you wanted to do those TNT and fireball and bridging practices, you can come to the NPC right here and practice them right there. Tip number 4 is coming over here to your item shop and shift right clicking on any item you want, and you can put them in your quick buy menu. So that's the way you don't have to come over here and through these menus. That's the way you can easily buy them fast right here. The 5th tip is what kind of bed do you want to build. So what I normally do is if I'm rushing, you can build a normal bed defense just like that, and then you can put another layer right there. That's why it takes them a little bit longer for them to mine your bed instead of just buying shears and just mining it instantly. Another good one is I can place wood right here and build it out too like this, and then fill in the gaps right here. And then put a little line of wood right there, and then you can put the wool right here, so that's why you at least need to buy an axe to mine your bed. Tip number 6 is how to rush your starting opponent. So on this map, what would be the best way for me to rush is that I can either go straight across from right here to the side over there, or if I want to save blocks, I can either come right here and bridge to mid and then go over there. So that's the way I can easily get to my opponent faster without spending a lot of wool. So if you want to save wool, you can come over to the edge right here on this map, and you can come over here and just bridge to mid. That's the way you can save some wool blocks, and then you have access to mid as well, and you can come over and rush your opponent. And just like that, we can get our opponent out, just like that. And there we go, he's gone. But the problem with rushing to a middle island that's connected to mid is that other people can come from mid and rush you very easily. So if you really don't want to have your base open to everyone, you should probably go from a straight line from your base to the opponent base. So tip number 7 is what you should spend your diamonds on. So what you can do is buy sharp swords for 4 diamonds, because that will help you against combat situations, and buy miner fatigue trap, because the miner fatigue trap will slow down your opponent while they're mining your bed. And the alarm trap only is good for whenever people are invisible, and the counter offensive trap is only good while you're at the base. That's so you can get speed and jump boost to defend it. And this just gives them blindness and slowness. But if you're out rushing people, be sure to get the miner fatigue trap, because that makes sure they can't get your bed fast. Oh gosh, what are you doing here? Hey, there we go. Also, another good tip is buying tools. That's the way you can mine beds faster. I would normally buy tier 2 tools, which is only 10 iron and I think another 10 iron, I don't know. But then after spending like your 10 or 20 iron, then you should be good with iron and stone tools, and then you can upgrade it with gold, and also shears are good too. But if you level up your tools, then when you die, they're going to be degraded. So the next tip is to have game sense of what's happening around the game. So like paying attention to who's been mid the longest and how many times they've been there. Because if they don't have diamond armor, that means they could have obsidian, which means you have to buy a diamond pickaxe. And to see if they bridge to your diamonds right next to you, and see if they're going to rush you soon. And to see who's fighting who, so we can see if anyone is going to rush you anytime soon. So, like blue over here, I can see he's coming over here, but gray is building his bed defense, so I'm just gonna go after blue over here. And so hopefully I don't have to worry about gray, and it looks like just a second ago, gray was heading to pink, hopefully. And yeah, he's heading to pink, hopefully. And whenever you're in spectator mode, you can look around and see where people are going. So now gray is going to pink over there. But now white's bed has been destroyed, so Aqua is free to go middle if he wanted to. And every time you're in spectator, take a time, that's so you can look around what's going around the map. To see if anyone is coming to your base, to see who's rushing who, and see if anyone is going mid or not. It's honestly a good thing to do while you're dead in spectator mode, that's the way you can see what's going on with the game. And there we go. Blue's bed is gone. RIP Blue. Actually might be RIP me, never mind. And also be sure to look at your scoreboard on the side right here so we can see when the diamonds get upgraded and to see who's in the game. Also, if you ever go middle, be sure to do it from the other player's base, that's the way they can't get to your base so easily. Next tip is, what should you do with your M's? So there's a lot of things you can do with your M's, such as buying ender pearls, buying potions, and also bridge eggs right here. What I would do is if there's a lot of people rushing you, like on 4s and stuff, and then they're hard rushing you, you can get obsidian, this way you can protect your bed easier, or you can get potions, jump boost, and invisibility, because those are really good, and bridge eggs, and then you can bridge egg to players' bases a lot faster. Now what I usually do is if I have 4 M's, I would buy 2 invis pots, or I would buy a jump boost and invis and just save the other one for later. So the best way to use these items right here is invising right in front of their base. Now, a mistake that I just did is not buying magic milk, so I should have gotten that before I invised in. But after the player leaves their base and they're not looking, okay, they're looking, never mind. But you can just throw a bridge egg over there, and surprisingly he didn't see it. So we can just bridge egg over here from middle, and then you can come and easily get the base with the tools. See, if I had milk, I wouldn't have gotten that minor fatigue right there, and I would be able to get it faster. But yeah, so next time you rush someone with invis pots or jump boost potions, be sure to use magic milk. And that's all 9 tips, and if you guys liked it, be sure to leave a like, and be sure to subscribe for some more amazing videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!